Welcome to your program.
Na 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 oh ah ah na na eh na na oh na na ya. Na na ni 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 na na oh ah ah na na eh na na oh na na ya. Na 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 oh ah ah na na eh na na oh na na ya. Na na ni 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 na na oh ah ah na na eh na na oh na na ya. Na 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 oh ah ah na na eh na na oh na na ya. Na na ni 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 na na oh ah ah na na eh na na oh na na ya.
All right, FAMBUL una kushe una kabo una welcome to we Satide Yad Rod, and we want for say we sorry for we late. Na me problem that I've been stuck in traffic, and but we take a thank you all the one that we get for making them come talk to we are today. Then they ready, and the co-host themselves themselves ready for we come look inside we um FROBE FAMBUL we dey with we we can talk more about the FROBE people and waiting they don't contribute to Salon and waiting they don't contribute to the Creole culture. Well, as una self know, anything was there are there with the three big Sabi people way. Nama Sabi people we can always deal with me. And today, tell God thank you, non pawino fascina people you had good. So we all there. Well, Morenike, as you come, tell Fambulem Kushe and Kabo.
FAMBUL, I'm so glad you are able to join me today. Me na Morenike, I did North Carolina and I joined the KDU North Carolina chapter. I'm glad you were able to join me today. We get plenty boku thing them for tell on today.
All right, thank you, More. And it's a glad for the which you don't tell on outside a day. And we can come on North Carolina or they go on other side. And we get, say we all 3 weeks we get our way to Kangais. Well, at the Kangais one now they bring come so let himself can tell on a Kushe and Cabo. Ronnie, tell family Kushe and Cabo.
The FAMBUL una udo. Me na run the temple from Massachusetts. We cover the New England area. We bring una greetings and welcome una to the Yard Road program. What they bring to una.
Well, now the word that so we don't come today. And More, what do we get today? What thing people and they expect for your today?
Today na one day where it don't take. Where they wait for let we bring them 2 people that are so come. So today na very special day for me. FAMBUL we get 2 wonderful people we get wealth of knowledge about the FROBE community because na they them born, na they them come out. So other again go tell we about them, but pass them. So then they can't tell we boku thing where we don't know, where me self no know. And we'll get boku question for ask them. Then people there so the one now we all there in North Carolina yeah so now a good friend, now a neighbor, now we all there the KDU chapter, none other than Alaji Katani Madi.
All right, Alaji tell people Alaji tell people Kushe Cabo,
Yes, so in a kushe in a cabo to this program, to the Yard Road program. I'm glad for dinner also today with all and I go look for helping her for better understand any question we get with the FROBE community. By God power.
Yes, over to you, More.
We other one and other big Alejo. Imi don't kaya so na this program before. And it been get so plenty thing the way tell me that when we tell and say we bring and come back. And I bring we don't bring and cancel back. In the all the way Florida. But today I saw it with today. None other than me on one old FAMBUL winning Pasha Algali. Pasha?
Well, Pasha can say tell Fambulem Kushe and Cabo.
Yes, so well, we FAMBUL them, una kushe, una kabo. Again, and see more say we don't bring me cam. The good thing today, it bring me big brother cam. It bring me mentor cam. Most of which I sabi, half of it come out from this man. So thank God, thank you. I not feel like say I for done our chat today. I know they swim. If I not swim, if I able to swim safe, I get lifeguard will catch me. So una barka, una thank you.
All right, well, thank you for Una we don't come and we want for begin look inside this FROBE FAMBUL better one. And but before we begin, I want for ask Ronnie waiting a cookery today because the man wouldn't say like kitchen and you know kitchen, but you know like for cuckoo, all said in a kitchen, na for taste. So when you waiting, you make today as crew boy, na Boston day.
Well, I mean, just before I can know, na studio here, I just taste the okra soup. We will get good cow belly, you know. So now I just taste for today. Me fambulem. I know so na say photo na una corner them. Una go get una peck wey dey way they do so say they watch you small. But by the time they go to all there, I go there. Una go there enjoy una time with we and with una they do una go enjoy am because we get the master sabi people from the FROBE area. We they ready for can tell we everything we want for know because when we get the last time when we get like a Pashami come, he give you some information them we don't process. We know say today una go get some more idea they una go and bring and question them. Una post am at the comment section. We go read am for una and we go make them know say una self be part of the program.
All right, More, waiting you cook this Saturday.
I tell you what, yesterday, I not cook today. Yesterday, I go buy kanda. The kanda so fine. When I kinda also I don't cut them, clean them, waiting self. The kanda so fine. I say, you know waiting, I can boil some and I mean get salt or fruit. Now I boil, I make pepper soup. Yesterday, I never wait for cook me bitters what is here for today. So yesterday, I cook me pepper soup. That pepper soup I eat yesterday, now they eat back today. And I got now I get me liquid courage within a me teacup. So I good for the show.
All right, well done. They fine. I think we don't know waiting me which I eat today. I just make Lily no Lale Fanso. Because if I talk this story, Ronnie
You
go one
can't do
come.
that.
No
You
Ronnie
can't
go
do that.
Ronnie go one come, Mohe go one come, and go one abu more like na the car next week and I go abu say like who come back for now. No, I the left Fanso. For now one eat them, when I love you go Florida December. Gonna Pashana and teach me for cook that special FROBE soup. Okay, family una kusha and Kabo, welcome again. And today inside Yad Rod we get two big allegiance that we come. We na FROBE picking them, na Fulaton picking them, and I create them where they come for can tell we. But this FROBE, waiting make them be FROBE, and how they see themselves as FROBE, and what are some of the things that we make them be always proud for being FROBE. So we can begin with allergy first, where it will tell we little bit but waiting bring up this FROBE name and how FROBE people and come for being FROBE people. Over to you, allergy Katani.
Well, this is a good history, but I will cut and short. We people them now the one the way they describe as the resettlers, the captives. They God bless them. They're not to be slave. They may capture them for transport and come overseas. But by that time, the British government been done abolish slave trade. So they send them the manawad and the water. We been intercept them, slave ship them. So then go put in a freeton. But we then put one a freeton. We all know about it. We then go register with a government welfare and cotton tree. Then carry with people in Waterloo. I then go settle them. But they're not been left the place. Because medicine them in Delhi. And some of you now go know about the Akanja. Olentin and Day. And the practices with Akanja. So they be afraid. So now they go meet the governor. At that time, I think I've been Governor Savage. Then talk to him. Say, let give them another place. So for make and quick, they suggest the area by God Street where they call Fireborn. And the people them get some wisdom. They talk say, well, this place here so fire get for kitchen here so we don't want them. They also suggest Client Town, Kanike. for them. They say, that's in the water keeping there, but they're not been be like too. They've been just the natural abo. And two want to see well in school. Then a natural abo. That's now free to get. So they say, you could have been waff, you know. They say, this place is so they can't get boku noise. And today is a commercial area. They can go up Menditong. I don't know if in Asabusa Menditong be. Menditong is like down street area, upper service square, upper that like where you go up the mountain, up the hill. And that area in Menditong. But you know, the Bondo business been boku na that area the two. The noise been boku there. Eventually, nine and sell right. This area we then call the 12th Nova Scotia allotment. We cover Savage Square, Sote Ross Road. Down from Kissy Road, go right down to FROBE Road. They ask them, say, well, go explore that area there. The 12th Nova Scotia allotment. The people then go, three people then lead that delegation there. The one probably named Yadaliu Savage. When I Pasha in great grandpa. Now Mississippi great grandpa. Okay. So Daddy Yadaliu Savage, then you get Daddy Badamasi Savage, then you get Daddy Usman Sumanu Ajibode. And then three have been the senior man them. We go to governor. But the Sumanu Ajibode, him been there 18. If you can about 18 Oje, then have been the first Agba of 18 Oje. That's Sumanu Ajibode. So I then go, now they all arrange, they look this land and say, this land fine. Because we came for buy property to the people and the people are friendly. So now so they begin by small, we settle. So that's how we end up being in this FROBE community.
That's wonderful information. I don't learn plenty enough already. Pasha, do you tell we what's in the difference between Fulatong and FROBE?
Great question. So when we FROBE people then come, like we Alaji Katan explained, Fulatong been done already established. They call her Ago. You know, they get two places that Fulatong, I think that is covered the Saliko and Sali Ogede. Now the same people them, FROBE people them, the only thing, some pandem move go Fulatong. Fulatong been done already get a Islamic community where the Fulaman them in Dede and some we settlers them now, like Alaji Katan say, as then they move around, then they travel, they ended up go Fulatong. But Fulatong, FROBE, and Aberdeen are the same people then we migrate from the Waterloo area. Okay. Same people then. We just that we spread out and we move to these different communities, right? And that's the only difference in Fulatong, FROBE, Aberdeen with the Oku, the Muslim Creole. It's just that we settle in different places, but we're mostly all the same family.
Okay. Ronnie?
So, yes. So, in other words, because in as much as they feel themselves in a different area, Aberdeen, FROBE, Fulatong, then like we come up Mountain Kotikano and then Fulatong area that they want to so.
Central, yes.
Yes, then FROBE, now they don't FROBE Road.
Yes.
All the, yes, down Easton Street, all the area, then the street will go down the Aberdeen, all the way under.
Yes.
So, una get a particular temo, una all can settle, una can meet together, una can share the same culture and something together.
Alaji Katan. Because there was something like that in England, the FROBE Fulatong Collective.
Well, yes, we get, in Sierra Leone, we they interact because we they interact a lot. We not get a set occasion we will say this is not Oku business. okay? Oku Marabu business or Oku Creole business. We don't get a type of event like that. However, we intermarry. Okay? Some woman and the way the FROBE and similarly, some woman and the way the Fulaton, na FROBE them born. Fulaton man go see FROBE woman, il come. He can marry that he can go. So if you get married, you get married, you get punado, you go see FAMBUL, then they come together. A lot. Me self, I've been go song October. I've been there for that time. I don't be go Aberdeen this time, but most of the Tewa can go tongue. Our event go come, we go Aberdeen. Like 2016, I go Aberdeen like 2 or 3 times because of FAMBUL events. In England, they get what we call the FROBE Fulaton Collective. We Aberdeen people enjoying as well. That organization only from the early 80s.
Wow.
Oh yes, from the early 80s. And how you be 7 because person may die. We then realize say most of the people that we did some be not studied on, but most of them have been students and they don't know how they not been get at themselves. And while we late big uncle, he been in England at and I say, say na get that in yourself, any sign a day and forget that in yourself. So now the big one there amongst them from this organization will become FROBE Fulaton Collective. Mr. Sefu have been in England for the 6 year plus. Mr. have been member of the organization day. And they're still there. They can organize outing every year, first week in August. I think that COVID no one bug ourselves. First week in August, people can come to America for what people them. Come to America, so now the Tinon Town Salon outing. I don't know if you know all the everybody's salon outing in August.
Yeah.
It started with FROBE Fulaton Collective. Yeah.
And also, just to show you how much we are the same people, I'm sure say some people know about we being gone for the way they call Eku Muhammadan. We Fulaton FAMBUL them that day then they bury themselves. Now we being gone, now the FROBE being gone. So that the same being gone, the family with the Aberdeen, then get the young being gone Aberdeen as supposed to say because if far, so then get the young being gone. But any Fulaton person, FROBE person, I come Muhammadan will be buried them because one are the same people then. And I want to touch us one small thing about FROBE. Even within FROBE, Alaji Katan talk about Sumano Ajibode. Even within a very small FROBE community, we have little subsection inside FROBE also. We get the Yadi area, we get the Agosheke area, we get the area who they call Pakpa Odun, and in fact, Fulaton themselves gets the same different sub-community within the Fulaton community.
We get the Kojimi area.
We get the Kojimi area, Kosotong, we get Konkotong, we get places we call Eta. All inside within the FROBE, the same family, the same people, them all come from these 3 persons where Alaji Katan talk about when Muhammad Yadaliu, Badamasi, and Sumano Ajibode. And with Papa Odun, now that area, then they will go pray. Now this they celebrate after Ramadan. Now they will pray Eid, and the same thing applies now for Fulaton. Then say call and Papa Odun. Now the Amaraya school area, we now the municipal school area. That school area, the Papa Odun area. Now they will go pray Odun.
So I get question regarding that. So what can qualify FROBE person or whoever for what tap na them place and they now by who's who, how then go know all that for what tap there. What can qualify them for what tap na the area then they?
Alaji Katan, bismillah, sir.
Well, use the word qualify. It's interesting to know. It should be known. Say most of them all them property then they way FROBE people and get. The Bible buy them all.
Okay.
So government give you for free. Now we buy them. It happens say, and if you go around FROBE, you go see some areas the way the family host them. You go see 4 or 5 family houses all together. Like the sideway Pasha Deso na the Yadi area of FROBE, named after that great grandpa they talk. in get this big yard, don't in him na be Yadaliu. Yadaliu savage. Okay? We in boy picking na been legally savage. But when Pasha and Grandpa then they grow up, then change the name from legally from savage to allegally, then take them Grandpa in first name legally, allegally. Okay? We self the name where then give we Thomas to me papa then side. Okay? That same Yadaliu savage day, na I'm born with papa in granny. Okay? So now I can say na me self young great grandpa.
Yeah.
The same family, the same Yadi family. That didn't mean Pasha come out inside. But in come out to the man side, me come out to the woman side. Okay? So how them buy land, you will see some family then they like so we saw them call them Madiyad, the Abbott Street. If you call them Madi no more, they go say Abbott Street. If you call them Algali, they go say go Yadi. If you do Algali, then they're all over the place. But the concentration, the family house, they in a certain area. Then Tijankol, they get property in FROBE Road, they get back in Davis Street. You go see the property, the Tijankol family, they're all close together. 3 or 4 of those houses. The same thing with them Cole. Remember Uncle Abdul we did na so Uncle Abdul Rahim?
Yeah.
Yes, that area there, where Uncle Abdul and my mama, your first cousin. If you go now that area there, you go see the house, they're all next to each other. The mama, the family house, Uncle Abdul, the family house. You understand?
Yeah.
The coal farm.
Okay.
Okay, it is will be coal farm. That's small piece of parcel of land. You know, and I think that Pasha grew up as well. Right in front of that Pasha grew up. You know, so people then buy. But to answer your question, some people in the way don't date it originally before we people and buy. I will tell you some property them in certain area in FROBE. Those houses have never changed hands because they were there from time immemorial. We get a set of Limba people them that a particular junction, Kanti Street, Abbott Street Junction. They've always been there. The same thing back where you go up Abbott Street, Agar Street for turn right to Agar Street. Those people have been there from time immemorial. For who small, for who papa they small, they did it. You follow me? Eh? So
Yes.
they accepted the Oku people them as their neighbors. The same thing back. I know if you know but Oba say that's so Kobana where they say be the poor people there. Yeah, so the Jonjo or even make competition. Then a Fly Street area. Those areas, the Fly Street, not of all people in the but they have been there forever. They will be small, they did it. And you got Creoles them inside FROBE. Christian Creoles. With the inside FROBE, they accept we don't take them now as auntie and uncle.
Yeah.
Because they've always lived there. They're not Boko, but they're big inside FROBE.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know if Pasha gets anything for art because this is self work about inside FROBE.
All right, before Pasha can inside, you know, me one loan I take them from the low you understand this how Creoles they understand what they say. Let's take it from how you go now host and no see this na Creoles you don't FROBE host you don't come FROBE person host. What's in some of the thing the way you know somebody go notice go inside one side you know say yeah, this place also either be say this place na Indian man in there, or a Chinese man in there, or a Filipino in there. What you go get, what you go see when you go na a particular house na Fulaton or FROBE and you say I don't can inside FROBE house. Pasha.
That question there, I think the question for be the other way around. Because inside FROBE, 95% of the hosts in FROBE are FROBE hosts.
Well, I
think the question will be, how you go, whose host you go na FROBE, you go realize, This not for people and they inside this house.
Oh, well, that's fine. Yeah, just tell me that. That's fine.
Right?
You know, I don't take and say if somebody come out, kind of you.
Yes.
You
So if
invite
somebody
somebody-
come out, he can't inside for me. Now take the street when we go up, for example, David Street, that Yadi area, Concotong, all the way to Kennedy Street when would they call. So when you take David Street, you go begin Service Square, you go to Concotong. You left 5 hours later, you there inside Yadi. 5 hours down the road, you there inside Eta. 5 hours down the road, you there inside Agosheke. 5 hours down the road, you there inside Pakpa Odun. So if we take the streets when we go up, number one, now for people let me do it. Alaji Aja Zuai them na Muzal. Then you go to number 2 for people them. Number 3, can I shoot them for people them. Number 4, then code for people. Number 5, Lekwa Alaji Katani talk. We granny the your side for people. Number 8 for people at cinema. Number 9 inside Yadi for people. My grandpa and brother them. Number 10 for people. Ajayeki them. No, number 12 Ajayeki. Number 14 Ajayeki. So you go take the one old Davis Street. Probably now one house number go dede. We not to for person news. So everyone should go to be the same. However, so you go now host now we not to for people. We not to for people and dede. How do you know? Say this was not to for also. You know, so probably not the day where you go inside it. So if you go there Sunday, you not smell fried soup, you not smell jollof rice, you not smell plantain. Not so for me also. You go begin say, not so for me also this. If you go inside there, you know, you see certain things like you go to the yard. You know, you go determine, say, this yard is a little bit different. You know, the behavior or something to that, the little nuances, the very little nuances, now you go notice. Because most of those them, you know, when we interact, that for those them. But other than that, you know, where you inside for be, you inside for be. Things are a little bit different now. You know, things are a little bit different now, just like every place else. But yeah, so some phobos you go there, you just see them get ammo pot. You know, you're going to see that phobos at this. You go inside for bills, you know, you go see them get a little abo pot na corner. You know, when I did medicine day, you go no see that for bills at this. You know, so then little things then they go determine saying that for bills today. You know, but it's more.
Don't forget.
I say I let you want to add
small bag. Normally, small bag kinde, we bread kinde.
Bread go dede, yes.
Fuga go dede.
Fuga go dede.
So if angry catch you, now they own snacks. When you go Sarah, you will get bread and you go get fuga. Cola, you go get cola.
Yes.
So if you come out school, you feel hungry. Mama no cook it or mama no day, you go begging or you go married. You go at that small bag day. Because bread day. It's so common. The art for you go na FROBE or see bread.
Yeah. So now that little nuances that they now you go know. You know, and one thing, most FROBEs, they're all small and get the Islamic calendar where they pull like book. Remember the one in the allergic
The almanac.
Almanac. Most FROBEs, there where you go. As soon as you walk in, you go see the almanac.
I'm not say you want to talk, so go ahead, Alaji.
The first time, where they not be the build more than houses, them when I've been able to choose them in day. Almost all FROBEs, you go see them. How they can call that? The mats where they are grown. Now in vinyl, then vinyl mat.
Yes.
Yeah.
They all get, you go see them and you go see the shine. So also they win a wooden floor. Oh my gosh. If you go to Sunday, the car you partially talk, so it all depends on the day where you go there.
The day where you go there.
Sunday, you know, see that day in a day where all man they clean.
All man clean.
Sunday morning, then they polish the floor. So you will tell, you know, around FROBE, all man they paint us. It's a common thing those days.
Yes.
You know, all man they paint us, all man they change in the blind, all man they, you know, you see things happening in unison without anybody saying anything.
Yeah.
You know, second nature.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Thank you. I know say because would they go up na central, who can go down then FROBE area, Fulatong area, you know say the Creole people and they look for plants roses na the yard. You can get them never die. You can plant them smart them red roses or pink roses. All can they all are they can they around. Then as you talk about the food, no more the food go they go ahead small. Then we can all man the crop. All man the crop, the step them and all that thing and they keep the yard tidy. Then early morning you go see them for the people then and they sweep and sweep the streets.
That's true.
That's
That's true. And still they do.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Yes. Yes. While go December, I see one more body it's way what time I gone for calm the dust. You get it what I shake and they calm the dust. It's still a God. It's still a God.
Yeah, they clean
All
the
right.
street.
All right, Alaji Katani, somebody asked question because normally we can read the questions in from the guest. He say, what's the relationship between the Christian Creole and the FROBE Creole? Over to you, Alaji.
Well, for the most part, actually, we are the same. Me go Tokam and I proud for Tokam because I know that as a matter of fact. On my mama side, I get what we call Nasaga, the Christians them. I get Christian FAMBUL them. You know, and I know them by name. Those I just sabi them. I know them by name. The same thing with me papa side. I get FAMBUL them, like me papa and mama, Gani Mamuna. He been get in cousin the way been they what remember how you talk about the Waterloo relationship. That one they did not ever left Waterloo camp. They left now Waterloo. Eventually, they become Christians. The granny young cousin there. Where I go tongue this last October. I go Waterloo to me FAMBUL. I go find them. Did you follow me? And one part the FAMBUL there, he may not know, but I know. The Pap's gone away to Canada.
Yeah, Waterloo Bobo.
Canada. I know say we now with FAMBUL because I believe say na daddy na have been the reverend. You know, I go to the family house, but the auntie where they did na school teacher. You know, been in a Uzadi. So we go teach. But I remember Reverend Pap's gone on. Because we own family, the Madi family, na FROBE, like 5 or 6 motoka, na go come off FROBE every New Year's Day. We auntie them go cook, them pack, them cook fura, akara, all that kind of stuff then day. We carry and go keep comping with we Nasaga FAMBUL them. To Christian FAMBUL them. We go na several houses. Several houses in our we do this year upon year. Countless for us small. And we go eventually settle to Reverend Pap's Ganon News. I remember vividly the way Reverend Pap's Ganon was ordained. The ordination took place in a cathedral church. But then do the celebration at Waterloo. Imagine, my papa then go the ceremony at cathedral church. And why I say my papa all his sister them, in brother they all. They all drove that evening day to Waterloo. To go there with them brother. Because they will call them brother. They go with Reverend to stay late before the pack come home. So the same with me mama. My mama don't go to mommy. So we FAMBUL them when a Christian. You know, we went to school with one lady when named Michelle Robert. They all go at the Walsh. Well, Michelle, a big sister, I've been my teacher at Prince of Wales, Miss Roberts. Now, where me mama go in at school one day, I see say Miss Roberts did the teach me. Before you know it, my mama don't arrange for them, me and my twin brother, they go lesson about us street. Go come up in Tom, we go about us street, go take lesson to Miss Roberts. Why? And because I'm FAMBUL picking. Miss Roberts, mama. Miss Roberts, mama. I think say your mama that be Muslim. We convert. We married go to Nasara person. Don't you just take the religion. That's how it happened. And I mean, mama in FAMBUL. Well, when Miss Roberts in one point small sister, then Mrs. Jabi, when they married, the mama was there as godmother. So you see, the relationship. These are married couple and go. or like come papa in FAMBUL them, some left na Waterloo, some come FROBE. But when they left na Waterloo, over time they change their religion. So, but I don't know if Pasha gets similar experiences.
Of course. To me, the short answer to your question is my religion, none of the difference. We are Muslims, then we other brothers and sisters, then are Christian. Now the only thing I know, we are Muslim, then are Christian. Like while I did Katane talk, my own granny, Aja Mayatu, in mama, in my own granny, Mami Tamu, his sister married to a Creole man when I born Uncle Josiah. So Uncle Josiah, he ended up Western, so the same family. So Uncle Josiah now and we are very close because they come and we always go, But the like I said, the short answer is that one is Christian, one is Muslim, and we respect that greatly, and we keep the family ties going. So the idea of, and I think we cannot hear on that drum beat every day. What is the difference? Muslim Creole, Christian Creole, right?
I remember when my granny died, we always say he got a FAMBUL in Waterloo. When he died in FROBE, in Christian FAMBUL come.
That's right.
And when they come, they go behind yard. They ask me, big brother them, let them dig hole for them. As the Creole culture.
Yes.
For make niole.
Yeah.
They go behind yard and make niole. We be small. I was like 11, 12 years old at that time. And so they watch them where then they do their prayer. Then they eat food, the bench and everything. They keep put inside the hole, the niole. I witnessed that one.
Yeah.
And
it's identical with Mama Oki die. Uncle Josiah came with him Bible, he prayed for his sister. It's identical with my own great granny died, Mama Oki. So it's the same thing. So the religion is the difference, but we are what people. And when you look at it, I think we have that discussion before that 75% of the Creoles in Sierra Leone come from Nigeria, Abeokuta. So once we look at that, take the Nova Scotian and the Black Paws, then what it is, 75% of we come from the same place, one FAMBUL. Right?
Yep.
So
Yes. All right. That's a very interesting one, and that's true. That's a difference, a religion. Pastor, you talk about Yadi. This Yadi word, I don't know if it come out from the Jamaicans, because at the end they talk about the same thing, Yadi. You understand? And I believe so. What Yadi mean to una? What about Yadi? The area.
Alhaji Katam Bismillah.
Are you getting question? Well, actually, as I said earlier, this good one pandem, them pandem three pandem, they all been a Yadaliu savage. When a day now we on great grandpa.
So that Yadaliu day, let's just kind of get a context to it. Yadaliu, when they come, now inborn Katan in great granny. That same Yadaliu day. That same Yadaliu day, now I'm born my own great grandpa. So my own great grandpa when I legally, and Katan my own great granny when I'm a me olemata, now Yadaliu born the all two. Right? So that they mostly, and if you go inside FROBE, mostly everybody will come inside FROBE come from these three families. Madamasi Savage, Yadaliu Savage, and Sumano Ajibode. Most of them will come from these three families. Now, Bismillah with the Hadi.
So now Yadi name the nine divide as the different areas name?
No, the Yadi.
No, the FROBE nine divide. But Alhaji Katam will give the how the name Yadi come.
How we the name because this part a nickname.
Okay.
Because this part have been teacher. This Yadaliu part have been teacher. Then it been get this big yard. If you remember what I talked initially, it been get this big yard where it still exists, but people let me they come out, then God reach full of tongue but they can learn to them. So
Islamic knowledge.
If I can take Islamic knowledge from them. Because it have been the imam, not the community day. So nine they say, well, we're going yadi. So the part in yad. So daddy yadali you in yad. That are one of the story we hear. Then this being told they grow up, somebody else say, well, there is a verse, there is a word in well, there are two words. There's a word in the Quran. But we not be hearing that because me, I the father wait to me, parents they tell me, because they know pass we. And then closer to history pass we. There's a verse in the Quran we say Yahdi ila Rushdi. In other words, the straight direction. Because this part in the teach the religious knowledge, began in a small school, they say this is how they refer to this place. Say, let me go to this place of straight direction. Yadi ila Rushdi. So that's how they call the place Yadi. But me, in a way, I don't the big really. I've been in secondary school, I read that one day. And, my parents, they never confirmed that. But they thought initially it was the nickname for this part. The part and the yard way been there, because I've been popular here. If I have been the original mosque. This mosque at Davis Street, now you heard them in the pray. Now you had Muslims them in the pray. Because we get a structural mosque at that time in the 1800s, early 1800s. There was no structural mosque. So now you had all religious service in the pray. So I mean, them just call the place Yadi.
Yadi.
Yes.
So it would be remiss, Theo, let me just say, so if you ask about Yadi, Yadi is just one A and a FROBE, right? So let's just kind of give a quick history of the other area then we'll talk about, right? We talk first where you can inside FROBE, where you pass the Kojimi, the Kosotong, Mount Toriel, you Canada, Konkotong area before you meet Yadi. Then get the Konkotong where the people that have been there earlier, the first settlers them will buy from, now then we get that Konkotong area there. Then Alaji Kata don't give the area about Yadi, right? And I can tell you literally 5-6 houses. From number 1 to number 8, you reach inside Yadi, right? So when you pass Yadi, the next area, then call it Eta. Eta, now the Yoruba word for dirty box. Well, that area there around that Bottom School area, we been get dirty box there. Now then have been the bomber for that area, they basically. So then call that area the Eta. When you pass that area there, you go to the area what we call Agosheke. The Agosheke area, Agon had like a small house, right? The Sheke, and we still getting, like Alaji Kata said, we still getting all the different stories about, how they name this place. Sheke is a bird that they say is noisy. Well, the Agosheke people, they like for dance and beats. They like for enjoy life. It's where you enjoy going to Agosheke. That's what they do. So now the Agosheke area, that area there, I think Alaji Kata talk about Sumano Ajibode, when I've been the Agba for Hastings Oje. Now that area they in been settled.
Yes.
So just
come now they
come out. Yes, we come out.
All time beat ready, dance ready.
So just remember hunting Oje the noise. So instead of that Agosheke area, the area within the party, Then when you left Agosheke, you go to the New Street area, when Papa Odun, then call it Papa Odun because the word Papa means field in Yoruba. Odun means celebration. This is the field where we celebrate. This is where we come for Eid and whatever the case may be.
I don't think go for
play, So because, and I give that because you ask about Yadi, I guess people will say, well, what about the other place? How then get the name? But that's so all the different areas.
All right, thank you. Maybe they feel say being that we get that connection with return slaves and all that thing. Okay, thank you very much for clarifying that. More.
Yeah, I got 2-3 questions for them. Let's start with the most recent. Agosheke. That's what you pronounce that?
Yes, Agosheke.
Yeah, Agosheke.
When you talk that the first people they were member in Maryland with noisy neighbors. Not Maryland.
Yeah, the noisy neighbors.
It's all like that you've been described. But anyway, on a more serious note, this is not because of my ignorance, so make her they ask. The Christian religion, say we get Catholic, we get Methodist, we get Anglican, you name it. Muslim religion, how many different types when I get on just the one green?
Did I want something?
Either one. You go first, sir.
Well,
Alaji, you.
actually, in the Muslim religion, we get two major sects. Two major sects. We got what we call the Sunni and the Shiite. For those you read the Shiite, now news, the Iranians then call themselves the Shiites. Okay, the Sunni, the Sunni are Sunni. We they follow the practices of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Strictly by what you do, how we teach we, that's what we follow. But over time, and these were not established by the Prophet too. He just talked of one Islam. But because of differences, the divisions, regional differences as well, we had this breakaway. But there are still Muslims. The Shiites are going to Hajj. They say they pray 5 times a day. Everything they say they read the one Quran. Little variations. Little variations. And over time, you have other sects based on their leaders, and it's all regional. You get the Ahmadis. You know, we hear about the Ahmadiyya school. That's alone.
Yeah.
Zintaba, the Ahmadis is another way, came up as another sect. We are growing right now around the world. A small sect, but this is, as I say, they're Muslim. Then get some additional beliefs where the Sunni nuggets, where the Shiite nuggets about like this person also we have been a teacher or the founder, get all these powers, got all this knowledge, got all this, we get this dream or whatever. If they can substantiate them, we could believe that, but they cannot substantiate it. So, but make we enemy. We need to enemy. We all get cordial relationships. All man in your lane. All man they practice what is sabi to the best of your ability. The Ahmadis then say they go Hajj. They say they keep fast. The cow say they keep fast. I want to pray. We do everything. Just little variations. Now separate me. But if we all sit down, like Boko for people and go Ahmadiyya school, not to say because they're not Sunni, or they're not Ahmadiyya people, but because the school is a Muslim school, they went there. They got knowledge. It'd be acceptable for people because they understand the differences.
Okay.
So, but the majority of Sierra Leone are Sunni. The majority of Muslims in Sierra Leone are Sunni.
Sunnis. Okay.
So, Veronica, let me just add a little thing to exclusively the FROBE people then. So, like what Alaji Katan say, almost all the people them, now FROBE, are from the Sunni, and we practice, Alaji Katan talk about the Ahmadis, where what we call the Maliki, we practice the teachings of Imam Malik. So within the FROBE community, we are almost all Maliki. So we don't have a concern within the FROBE community that the world have. This concern about, you are a Sunni, you are a Shia, you are a this. We don't have that within the FROBE, Fulatong, and Aberdeen community. We are all just Muslims, and we follow mostly the teaching of Imam Malik, who is a Sunni. So we don't have that issue then at FROBE.
Yeah, in this word way, this name way also, this Imam Malik. In the Sunni school, the Sunni sect, over time, over the centuries, we get people that will document the practices of the Prophet.
Yes.
Okay, we document them. So we get 4 major schools of thought. We call them the mazhabs, the schools of thought. You get the Maliki, the Hanafi, the Hanbali, and the Shafi'i. There are 4 schools of thought there that them basically they guide the Sunni Muslims. And as I said earlier, it's regional for the most part, because Imam Malik, the Prophet himself, not do missionary work outside of the Arab Peninsula. Many people are not aware of that. So people can say Islam was spread by the sword. So we will not see evidence of that. Okay, but where he not die, the one the weekend after them. Now then begin spread, begin send missionary them to go teach people them, to go tell people about the religion outside of the Arab Peninsula, outside of the Middle East. So you have also this Imam Malik, young people them, then go Africa. So almost all of West Africa, from Egypt, carry down to Guinea, alone missionary then come join the Imam Malik in time. The following man. And when they come, then they go back, go tell them, say, now so then they practice so, now so then they do, now so then they dress so, now so then they eat so, now so then they do you know. Imam Malik said that is fine. Now I make where we, for example, the bury the body, the bury we always so close, but we do decent thing for the body. We for big people. We West, most of them are West Africa. But today, some people will say, no, just wrap animal with pieces, with white pieces. But we say, if you live in the place of indignity, when they die, we can go in dignity to God.
Yeah.
We don't
Okay.
just go no more. Anyhow, you know what I mean? For what people born, then they wear decent clothes for them. Only born. You know when they pull out though? How do they swan pass more something the rest of it? That way they married. Because then they get the best of the best of the best. And my mind papa them will wear for her.
Yeah.
So we value clothes. So if we worship God with good clothes, hey, bro, where they carry your body go?
Yeah.
Where they carry go with, you know, decent something.
That makes sense.
So Imam Malik said all those things were permissible. Nowadays, we they say they are not permissible. But then are religious differences, you know.
Yeah.
We know how to handle them. Now make we can say we the follow Imam Malik.
Imam Malik. For me people them, we all unite in that. We not get no problem with that inside for this.
All right, Moya, let we take small break. Let we get some of the information there from you. Where you get on there. Then we'll
Okay.
come back. Yes.
I want to remind we FAMBUL them, say next week, this coming weekend where they cancel, we all day Canada. KDU, Southern Ontario, then they get to them Thanksgiving, then at this coming weekend, I think Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The weekend after that, we all day Maryland. No, I'm not done
North
it.
Carolina.
Not so that safe I want to say the same next week. We allergy we sit on so then get family fun day. Then at the FROBE community where they inside North Carolina. Then get family fun day na North Carolina yeah so. But it go be na Zoom. We go send the Zoom information. It go then on my Facebook page and Tio go post them. We wanna self go see them. It go then at the global page as well. Then the week after that, KDU North Carolina, when at the chapter when me day, at the chapter that way allergy insef day, we get the Saturday and Sunday, the Saturday the 27, we get denim night, no, also denim night, denim and white top affair. That means to say, not just a fancy name for jeans night. You wear your jeans, you wear your white top. Then a Saturday the 27. Then the next day, Sunday, we get interfaith Thanksgiving service down at May 28th inside North Carolina. After that, June 4, the KDU na California, then gets Thanksgiving service. And then they are thinking inside LA, then they do them. And I don't know, July 29 and July 30, KDU Ohio, then self get the event Saturday and Sunday. Sunday night at the Thanksgiving. Then September 30, October 1, let's see, Labor Day weekend, now the KDU Global, Texas, then get the KDU Global family reunion. And that's going to be Labor Day weekend inside Texas. After that,
Then
KDU...
September 1, September 2, September 3.
Thank you very much. And I had the Labor Day weekend. After that, and then I had the big one, the biggest of all, when all the chapter then they come inside Texas, when they do Labor Day weekend every year. This year in Texas, they host them. We all they go up skiing. Oda the KDU, oda no the KDU, oda the other group, oda the no the non-group, where they ask on all for come. And that same day they come meet people they will not all be the kindergarten school. From when I left kindergarten, you not see them. And that day you they go see them. So
You
do
not
ya
Creole, you know to Creole.
it open to everybody where they ask on all for come. After that, September KDU New England. Ronnie, now you chapter. Tell FAMBUL them what thing they happen. What thing they do September.
Well, September 30th, now we go get dinner and dance in Fambula on a color on a car up skin. And that particular dance day, we dey try for showcase with Creole dress. So all man they dress in young Creole style, different kind. And that you go see Kabaslot and Kotoku. All kind carpets they. All we get. So Diana for Kale Kansiwe, then Creole Mami there. When they tie their waist with Oja, all the day that day. So they are no kind of Saturday. Then the Sunday, we go tell God thank you. We go to church, we pray, and we go get good service. And we all the hymns and all they sing all up in Creole language. People they are right to na date and make sure we appear.
And not happening. Oh, the week after that, the weekend after that, we still lay up north. KDU Northeast, then Roland in chapter. October 7 and October 8, then a Columbus Day weekend, 9 and 7, they do their own. Then get something the Saturday when at the 7, then Sunday 9 at the Thanksgiving service, Sunday 9 at the 8. Then for close all thing, KDU Florida. We don't do there the past few years them. This year, 9 KDU Florida, they turn 5 years. Try there. Then they turn 5 years this year. So December 1, December 2, and December 3. After we don't come up north, December we dey inside Florida, where they go all the way down south. Where they go
now you a quick message from the president.
Oh,
he
yes.
said that day.
Yes.
He said they kill Babu Show Monkey in Florida. It's all on a camel.
If I lie.
He said that day they will they kill Babu Show Monkey now with 5 years. We serve them balaga. We don't turn big man and big woman now. We serve them at the race. Una come. Una go see a giant bone. When I go sit in that day, they won't answer, go say, that's why they're not trendsetter. Because the team will go do that day. Where is who done? KDU Global, they replicate we. I done that the tell that
you sure?
When we done KDU Global, when they come, then they take we method and they go replicate and so KDU Global go do the same.
But me no. So true.
You did it. Okay. Now move on there, big.
I don't know if me co-host and get question them for now, but I get boku questions.
Yes, I want your question.
Okay, after Ronnie, come on.
Okay, yes. Do you want to tell you waiting special actually where the FROBE people can celebrate yearly? I tell you about the celebration in the owner they do there. No.
Bismillah, sir.
Well, normally because we happen say, well, we celebrate a lot of stuff, but we happen to say we're a Muslim. We get the prede we can get what we can call Odun. As Pashabi explained, Odun means celebration. Okay. Then after Ramadan, we can get a prede day where all man go wear new clothes, go na this particular area. The Papa will do, go pray. Then we go showcase we safe. And so we all go we own Jama, or the other Jama them, they go waka, go left the Imam. You go see them getting Tambale, that's Tabule. They go to beat them because this is a big celebration, in Islam for your own culture. You go see them getting big fine umbrella. Big umbrella, them colorful umbrella them. Some of them not they against it because they get the blue black, they get the red. They all have been nice, very nice sun umbrellas them. Where them part they be the old. Where they can get find agbada or kaftan or something, they don't get some money go wear toro for go odun, nice different. Some money wear danshigi, like I remember say last year, Pasha and some of his cousin them. Now some did all wear one kind of shigi, So we middle bars are the jealous them. I said, but then that here we'll call Asha Okui.
Okay.
Asha Oki. You know, that close we go last 20, 30 years.
The one in a property, we know they call them close, we call them property.
Real property.
We left them for with picking with some part we still get some with grandpa them wearing. We still get them today with the wear out. So we call them property.
Yes. Now you get the other predi, which is like 2 months and a half later, when the predi we coincide with the Hajj, where they can kill sheep. You know, the other predi they safe. I mean, we can celebrate. Most FROBE go kill sheep. We don't come on pray. Or man go attend to the sheep, don't the sheep ship the sheep to friends and neighbors. But as I say, we intermarry and salon tego tenki na country we get religious tolerance. Yeah. Christian is together in celebration. And we get Christian FAMBUL them. The Christmas, you go see with Christian FAMBUL and send food can give you. Or some go invite we for go over. Like I mentioned New Year's Day, say we own family, the Madi family, can go Waterloo. It's something we don't become we been tradition those days. As I say, several mutuka den now go come out, FROBE, go Waterloo. And where we go, we go empty we can cook food go. Meet up the one day we don't cook na Waterloo. Host to host, all host get a yon. Passul, go. We'll sit on day 1 hour, 2 hour, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, go to the next house. Now we'll go end up now to Reverend News. You can end up in the big border among the pubs done on them. Like Easter, we all go out in. I mean, Pasha will tell you that FROBE keep big outing Easter.
The best outing. The best outing at Easter.
At Easter.
Mm-hmm. And we all get we kite them.
Organized outing.
The best outing at Easter.
We all fly kite
on
Easter.
Yes.
It was a common thing. Mrs. Ebine, Papa them they buy banger them for week.
Yes.
Easter. And at the same time back during Ramadan, and so we go sell pap and food during the month of Ramadan. We will send for we Christian FAMBUL. So we celebrate multiple events. We make we unique. We as Creoles we unique.
Yes.
Because we don't make like the religion divide we. But everything. It divide we in how we worship Allah. God. But where it comes from the blood ties, divide we.
We are the same.
Yes, so and like Alaji Katan say, and everything, we celebrate, like when we talk about Elia, when I'm in the council, right? With the kill sheep. And of course, Hajj, I don't know if some people know why we do the sacrifice. We do the sacrifice because God asked Abraham to kill Isaac and give Abraham a ram. So the Muslims and FROBE people celebrate that. If you want to see FROBE people then dress other than Odunde after Ramadan, go na Master see Good Friday. You go na FROBE Mosque Good Friday. And that day you go see dressing.
Today, New Year's Day and Good Friday.
And Good Friday. I see them Christian, they pull the with Christian FAMBUL them. We not let fangi them. And then they pull them best suit them on Good Friday for Easter. And so we self inside FROBE, they pull with best kaftan them. And we best close them for Easter. For me, I think I don't talk this, it's a broken record now. Judas, I think FROBE people they beat Judas past maybe they build Judas now. So yes, we they celebrate Easter, we they celebrate Christmas, we still they get new clothes. I remember we can go to all we Creole FAMBUL them all the way in Aberdeen. We they go, we they celebrate. So the celebration for FROBE people them, we celebrate everything that we FAMBUL then celebrate. Religion not stop us. We celebrate Christmas, New Year's. If New Year's fall Friday, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
Good Friday, wow. I can say, if you not dress for Odun, you go dress for Good Friday. So with celebration are the same. It's almost the same.
All right, now we look into me. I like for looking, so I like people to learn something. When I create them, we sabi how we grow up. I want to see the similarities. Now we look inside a phobe coming up. What are some of the discipline them we una get from people them inside the phobe host? We want for know because we know say today we own people them they talk to. We're not the same. I make I want for know the similarities. They talk to with the eye. Something and you are speaking. You dare not. You understand? So we want for know some of una let people understand some of the discipline. Now we see if really that the religion no more not indifferent. I will start to you, Allergy.
Yes, sir. Good. This is a good question. You mentioned where your parents will look you with your eye without even uttering a single word, and you understand what you mean. Similarly, we get discipline about you get for pray because we now Muslims. Prayer now this is a discipline issue. For grab in the morning, they will tell you that you grab. But if you not grab, your mama commonly all the time be water now we use. You go sprinkle water per week. That's a discipline. You get for grab for pray. If you grab where you don't pray on, if you go say, Mommy Caro, Daddy Caro, a Caro, that means good morning.
Good morning.
In other words, you pray first to God Almighty before you even go tell you, Mama, good morning. That is a level of discipline. They put how we put God before. Then you get discipline of chores, house chores. If now you turn for sweep, it goes without saying. If now you turn for wash pan, if now you turn for get water, it goes without saying. Because if you not do them, you will be disciplined. I mean, physical discipline, punishment. Because they can twist you, yes, for the one they wait longer is. Almost I don't tell you. Or sometimes, like you say, a word for the wise is quite sufficient. If you know so you get sense, and I want to tell you something. But when you know wise, I will tell you the second thing at your back. So you don't get the slap where go just kind of your back. Unexpected. Or now you cheat. In terms of what they will be using at us, Lord have mercy. Me, we get two. I say we get two different training. I mean, like you see, for the about na FROBE Canteen Street, but when we get sense, like you see me, man, you see the here. But every Sunday we been to go FROBE. So we granny, we go find. No, we go learn the Quran, the Islamic school. So we come to Islamic school. We go to granny, Snabo Street, the Madiyad. We several had the day, several hosts the day next to each other. We all have family property them. But anytime we go there, this Sunday to Sunday, I found it very stressful because I grew up with my mama and papa. Then we don't travel go England. We have like small shwen. All we neighbors them we all get different neighborhood because at that time Kisidokad was a gated environment. For go down ferry, you got for cross a security gate for going inside Kisidokad. Near to Ahmadiyya school. At that time, near to Trade Center, there was a gate there. So we don't go up with some level of tolerance, even though we know use certain word. We know for success not being in our wheels. You can't do success. You know, because as you talk from what we not accept, you say a bad word. Not talk again. You will be cautioned. What all thing have been beat? Me, they not be the beat with on our wheels. But where we go now this FROBE, this Sunday to Sunday, Lord have mercy. For run, for this, for whistle. It was, I was like, what is this? It was one of those areas where growing up, I did not like. I really did. I resented it because where we are, we have all this freedom Monday through Saturday, but on Sunday we are restricted. Because me grannios, don't me uncle they all host they all day around. It was like real subtle behaviors. You have the manners were way up there. You have to maintain your manners. Even there was an incident. There were five apple that we granny had. You will go there, you see all the report apple there, so man. You want to pick the apple, they will say, no, nobody not for free this apple. I was like, what? How can it be so unfair? Nobody not for free this. The apple all hanging there, say, pick me. But until them, with big cousin them, they don't put martial law. Nobody not for pick the apple. Man, I had to break rules one day, man. Oh yes, I had to break the rules. I said, and this was late in the afternoon, and then 4, 5 in the afternoon. Nobody, you until the not been there. So I took liberties. And 2 of my nieces, now they were 2 can't confront me. I mean, that I remember that day. And the next week, it was a talking point now with families. Papa, me and Tio, they all begin to talk. And that's when they got another too. They go to Bokatan, they put Katan in name. Nabari, me not be even there yourself. Me don't even know what was going on. Because it happened the previous week. My name was on the floor. Because my papa they can go get breakfast with their mama, every Sunday. My sister they all already can go to granny. So yes, the level of discipline, I should say Pasha Uganyo's experiences as well. But it was prayer, religion, that be no. That be no. If you know I'm going to the kill, they will find possible they can't teach house. In the kill at the Arabic school. Imagine if you kek, you didn't go because somebody can go for FROBE field. And when they go for FROBE field Sunday morning, the teacher then will send them big boys that will go catch them at FROBE field. But when they come, then they mount, where they say up the deck, up the form. They mount the up on the back. Because they left us for kind of school, Islamic school.
Oh my God.
When they go to FROBE field for go play ball and for go ride bicycle. But I don't give a few. I don't know if Pashaki had some of them.
So I guess Theo,
before Pasha talk, we'll go for check until we go for make a meet this September. We'll check on our back then for see if they're marking they.
I know. So Theo, to which Alaji Katan described 2 different households, right? He described one house where they do the proper. Well, I'm not going to say the proper, the holistic or authentic Creole training. That was second also what Alaji Katan described. That was the me go up. Where you granny not ever talk to you. Me picking 30 days, 16-year-old. Sometimes I know they talk to them. I just they look at them. You know exactly what I mean. So I don't know if that is prevalent also now with Christian Creole their hosts. We all hosts. There is a word that said, the rods is made for the backs of fools. It's that simple. There is nothing else. The rod is made for the back of fools. If you know how let them beat you, no act like fool man. Me also again, me papa can say, you spare the rod, you spare the child.
You spoil the child.
You spoil the child. Yeah. Not until one don't go up and no say that bag invest them in the give. When they beat you down, when you misbehave, you vex. Your papa say, well, the Lord chastised that he loved the most. I know we ever know seen a proverb Sandy come on. So I don't know if that be prevalent now the other, but it's same. They will pinch you, now you side, then would go you yes, you will get conk. you know, where you not do what you supposed to do. But you do what you supposed to do, life is easy. Like Alaji Katan say, all us na FROBE, most us na FROBE. If you know wake that morning, now tell them to wait for you, then we'll dash what up you. Wake. So these are some of the things that we learn. And FROBE picking them, we will get a habit where they talk to big one, try for put you and bear you back. You know, that's so they talk to big one. When they talk to big one, we can get what they call dumu, particularly woman them. You will see woman and go down small, then they dumu. You know. So all them training then they inside we FROBE them. So sometimes you go no say na FROBE picking at the talk to. By the way, where that FROBE picking respond to you. When FROBE picking can I use, the way we tell you I do, you go say, you na FROBE picking. Because you tell I do like FROBE picking. You see dumb like FROBE picking. When big one and can pala, nobody no get for tell you say, come on, your daddy go look you, or your daddy go look you, you go not say I for go. So then it also built in you. As soon as you see big one and come, you not let that look there. Because the look sometimes it's like they slap you. You don't let that look there. So as you grab for go, if not to somebody you for go for, you people no, sit down, it's okay. You know, today you for sit down, you for listen. So now the kind training then they will get now. So I don't know if, like I say, if the same one between Asara FAMBUL them or Christian Crave, now the same thing when I say we get.
And to add to that, the way you talk about visitors, them 99% of the time I go up, of course in Canada house, it's almost like what they do in another country. You want something for it?
Yes.
You must, mama, you go up making a cup of tea.
Yes.
All FROBE, in FAMBUL, all Sabian for that. He let you go now, tem. He go offer you a cup of tea. You know, and I say, I be get small shoe for me while they grow up. So that cup of tea, I'm your mama in your style. But most FROBEs, they will ask you if you're right first, especially if you come for serious business. Don't know if you say, what you get it? You know what I mean?
This kind of in house today.
Yes, what's in the house today?
Yeah.
They will tell you, you know, you go eat. If you meet them again, they will say, they will tell the people like bring spoon come.
Yes, I go eat.
If you meet the person they eat, you will tell the picking, say bring spoon come. For auntie, bring spoon come for uncle. They don't even need to ask you if you want for it.
But Theo, to that point, even when we go fend, we Christian Creole FAMBUL them. We recognize say they are the same. Even when we go fend with Christian Creole FAMBUL them, we always know say you can tell say it's relatively the same. You know, we behave the same because you know you're brought up. They're not regional house. You know what I mean? You will say, they behave, and it's normal for let them say, oh, they behave like Creole Pekin. It's very normal. Oh, they behave like Creole Pekin. But meaning that the training are the same, just like what you say, you know, the same people. We all come holistically from the same place, the same parents, the same family. So the training are mostly all the same.
Don't get third party training. Where
Yeah.
third party training.
Yeah.
Where auntie go see you do something.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
They handle it right there.
Handle it right there.
And then they can tell you, Mama.
They can tell you. Now you can't complain.
They don't go tell you, Mama.
Oh, yes.
So I've been sick at they do. That this I do. I take care of them. Tell them. Now you go call yourself, you don't complain.
Yeah. The family is the child. The family is the child.
You know. So that was common. The kind of thing, before you know it, my name was in the next week's breakfast meeting with me parents. Them they put Katani name and one me auntie where I shall go because I the school in man been the only school go the Islamic school. So tell them so tell me they left go England. Imagine I've been there from one Prince of Wales. So tell they left go England. That maybe they call me uncle. Just because I tell them in East and they say. They are not tell me for this apple, they assume me in uncle. Not so in small for me, for can't tell me say I don't pick up, I don't pick the apple. So all that word day, everything was narrated. Where the picking and go complain to their mama then. So I was not there, but somebody judged me.
We get We get boku question from people them. We don't
Okay.
put comments. I can read through some of them for Una. Victoria Top Williams say, that's interesting because I share a similar story and I have relatives who were FROBE Creoles residing at 4th Street. And I was a member of Catholic Church. Very interesting conversation. Reverend Eustacia King say, can you also elaborate on the relationship between FROBE people and the Limbas who were already in the area? Was there a lot of intermarriages? That's Reverend King, they ask that. Eva Koroma say, well done. Bishop Fitzgerald Johnson at England say, may God bless you. Victoria Top Williams say, that's interesting to know about clothing and the dead. Thank you. Golan Robert say, can anyone be buried in the Aku Mohammedan? Then Yvette Coca say, well said, Alpha Pasha, go Florida. So we got two questions. One from Reverend King, where they ask about the relationship between the Limba and the FROBE people them. Alaji, I will give you that question there. Then Pasha, I will give you the question where somebody they ask, where Roland they ask about if they bury other people them, like the FROBE burying ground. Alaji, I will go to you first, sir.
Well, as I say, we have other people that we community. And in addition to the one that we've been on today, we now sell them property them. We get people away, say most Creoles can get joining. Bien yard.
Yeah.
We can rent them property there as well. And we can get good relationship as well. We most FROBE can get month boy. Okay. And you will see say them month boy, then they eventually became part of the family. Most of them. They go don't marry, they don't go, they don't get picking them. If they say burying day, they go come. If they say married, they go come. From time to time, they go reconnect with the family members then. You follow me? Eh? It happened to your family, it happened to Pasha family. So, but there was cordial, as far as I know, I don't know of any intermarriage between we and the other nation them inside FROBE. We've been did it. Because you get Maraka people as well. So bigger than when Maraka people them, they know for make sense. They're there. A particular house the way eventually changed hands. It was owned by FROBE person. For with people them. It changed hands within FROBE people them. But for when me papa small, then Maraka people they don't do another property. The only time I no see the no day anymore, that one goes to October. Because one family decide to build more than house at this property. So they get a notice. So imagine over 100 years, they're not doing that those things. Maka people them. Then they make the gara, then they make the fabrics all the canteen and they year upon year upon year upon year, decades upon decades. Now, all of a sudden, they're not there anymore. You follow me, eh? I was like, wow, but because they build the property. But we get tolerance. And the tolerance, I would say, Naina, the major thing we in terms of the acceptance. We tolerate them, even though, some of them are Christians. But we get tolerance, we take them as one. We neighbor them, now like we FAMBUL them. So that aspect today, I think it make the community a better community. But I don't see intermarriage. Past F Pacha know of anybody we normally FROBE go married FROBE, go married Christian,
Creole. Yes.
We demand them within the we married to Timini. Not to one, not to two. Even Algali themselves. We go where the marriage was done in McKinney.
Yeah.
You follow me. I got cousin them. We married to outside to non-FROBEans, non-Creole. We have them. You know what I mean? I even your cousin in North Carolina. We married to Indian, then Ugandan Indian. We got to meet Scotland during the college days, and they're still married. They're in their 80s now. They're still married. But I know member about the intermarriage within the Limbas and the other nation, the Marakadem, which we for the sister and for the brother. Them. But I think it's not because we don't also accept ourselves as family, so we cannot cross the line. You know what I mean? Eh?
Yeah.
I think it's like that.
Yeah. Okay. So, Pastor, the next. Oh.
So that Limba people loaded at house at that junction. They're not gonna know what's there for la tongue boy don't put your eye it.
We'll work on that, Mr. Ronnie.
I don't know, sir, but I don't say one pandemic. One pandemic be end up being Mount Boy. They tell me go. We me the post was Sabi. We be the old man. Go class 1, class 2, class 3. The Mount Boy. Now they come out.
Okay.
He can be part of we family. We can go kisi. So say my papa fell work for our government. Imagine Mount Boy become, he did at the boys' quarter. He fell work. He married. He born Pekin. My papa they cook. He put your Spanish to pan. Imagine, eh? They put your Spanish to pan. That is interesting. That is interesting. Yes.
Pasha, the question where you get now, the one where Roland when they ask, if then they beg other people them, now the FROBE begging gone.
No, the name of the FROBE Bengon is Aku Muhammadan.
Yeah.
That's the name of the Bengon. It's for people that are from the Aku descent, mostly from Muslim Creole from Nigeria that are Muslim, like the Muhammadan. Okay. So for you to be qualified for get a burial, now the Aku Muhammadan, you for be an Aku who is a Muslim. Okay. Now, of course, once we married, it don't matter if you married whatever person you married as a husband, your wife is automatically become an Aku Muhammadan. Okay. Right? Unless otherwise, your wife does not become a Muhammadan, a Muslim. And those are things that you dance around because it's not everybody become a Muslim. Because I married you and a Christian, you say you continue to be Christian, then you are not a Muhammadan. You are not a Muslim. So the Bengon, one is for Muslims. The Muhammadan, then you for be Aku. Because we get people them with Nigerians that are Yorubas. Some of them are buried there. And there are other people them we become member of the community, right? We get some aguguna famous we get one man Alpha Bobo. Now if Fulaman, it don't FROBE for years and years. It be part of the Maslasi, be part of the FROBE community. Now they obey them. So, but I think the most important criteria is the Muslim. That's the most important criteria. Is the Muslim.
How you talk about the general rule? Yes. We get exception as well. We get two families, or three families them, where then a fuller. Then the fuller relationship. The Wui, then a client town, the Tijan Jalo, then a client town. They one and they, based on historical relationship between them and the FROBE people, they are buried in Aku Muhammadan. They buried them there. It's Tijan Jalo, they Wui them, we don't client town.
Yeah. Okay. Those are some of the exceptions, but generally that's the rule. That's the rule.
Okay.
Before you ask the next question, Alaji Katan, Ronnie, and DJ Million, I think I don't text DJ Million. A big una eshigafara for me like ukisena FROBE. Give me, but I have to run. Alaji Katan is absolutely competent.
Okay.
To finish una eshigafara for me a big, yeah.
We understand. Thank you so much.
Very well.
So dear, before you go, give you last word. Give you last word before you go.
Well, what I would say, I think the Creole as a whole, whether Muslim and Christian, I want to tell you, Moronike and DJ Million, thank you for bringing this kind of awareness. This kind of awareness, you know, kind of make we understand that we are one people. You know, I think I will continue to plead of what Dr. Dugan always say: conversation, communication, these kind of moment. You know, when once a generation or a set of people becomes educated, then they have a language. Education brings a common language. That common language will strengthen the bond. I will say one thing in Islam, and I always say this: for many people, them, I'm sure just like when Nasara people, them, we let God and we let God bad. Wallahi. Creole people and they let God. Whether you're a Christian or whether you're a Muslim, you let God. So the Quran get a higher, and the Quran will say, "Wata'awanu ala biri wa taqwa." It say, anytime una gather for good. It say, God say, anytime una get together, me people, them, me generation, me ummah, me picking them, we una gather no more. It say, una gather for good. If una gather for good, things go candy. It say, wala ta'awanu ala ifmi wal good one, wal good one. God say, I forbid una for gather for do bad. You know, there is another hadith where say the prophet say, anytime with family gather together, then they talk about family. The angel them, they all did the kobana. Anytime with people gather together, they talk about family. And in this case, we all talk about what? Family. We are trying to unite. We are trying to let iron our differences. Let what awanu Allah biri wa taqwa, we hear for the sake of God. Most of the conversation we don't get, like I say, Creole people will let God. We not say anything we will not put God inside you. Everything we don't talk about today, either in the beginning or the end, we will bring God inside it. So let me continue for that.
Alpha Pasha, now for tell everybody program where they come. Tell we long no.
Where they come, we program this week.
Yes, the
FROBE Foundation. Well, and Alaji Katango elaborate about that. But this week, FROBE Foundation, we get to call with annual fundraising. This fundraising, it take care, with the support project them, where they go on FROBE and the surrounding area. Like Yusuf so Ronnie, now Central you come on. I'm sure so you're familiar with Amaraya School.
I do, yeah.
We support. Yes, so we support Amaraya School. We give Amaraya School $800 a couple of years ago, or last year, Alaji Katan, $800. Now we give towards the building of Amaraya School. The flood na Fulatong, we support that, right? So inside FROBE, all the way down to Kanike, we Bishop Crowder Day, we they do good in the area. Then they so this fundraising really now for solicit funds to help the community and the surrounding area. Alaji Katango elaborate more about the things that we don't do and the things.
Yeah, because just once apart from the physical cash owner they give the money, waiting at the other good thing the owner don't do to that. Apart from the money, because so I don't say I don't follow up with that. I don't see owner they give some other aids them in terms of who can get them pandemic and stuff. So tell me no small before you go.
Alaji Katan go answer that.
Alaji Katan is very. So Alaji Katan are the secretary, where as we all know, me not the president. But wallahi, the secretary get more work than the president. Me just the number for act like seminar somebody. The Alaji Katan had the role. So inshallah, Alaji Katan, baka sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We appreciate you, brother.
No worries.
So Alaji Katan, tell we small no, yeah, but the thing they wanna don't do.
Well, we formed WISEF way back in 2000, the foundation actually in North Carolina. We get our WISEF now, so 2005, 2006 or so. But we get 501c3 non-profit charitable status in 2010. And what we can do, we look and say, well, how we fall waiting at the area of critical needs. Because we do this every year. Okay? Every year we meet with the foundation within Atom. There's a similar FROBE foundation as Sierra Leone, Afriton Day. We can get meeting with them, or sometimes we can ask them, let them give me the priorities. What are the critical needs of the community? Education is always a critical need.
Yeah.
Okay, so we take education. Health is another critical need. We've been to think at one time for even though we get like a clinic. We're going to check people, they eye them, but then glaucoma, all that and they, high blood pressure, because there was a time people can just die no more of high blood pressure. We don't know this. Hey, now pressure, if you go somewhere where you can't, so you don't die. How you can be die? Sudden death. Me not in a medical field, but those things were concerning for us. So we will think for even get a clinic where the foundation gets a parcel of land where they may say clinic will work now. Yeah. So it's still in our mind, but we're not getting money for that one day. So we go to the low hanging fruit with the support education and other community projects. For example, the past few years, we get one organization where like young men them set up, they say then they repair then gutter and then road. We give them money. We get other young man that we set up come up last year. They say, well, the Doti Bokuna then gutter there. They call themselves the FROBE community sanitary project. Well, this December, when Mr. Woland robots them, Pasha them, with them go tongue, we make a donation to them. Because Mr. Sef ago October, I dash them personally. Because I see them, they repair them, gutter them, and everything, and then they do the old them. You can see, say, this is not self-help. These are the people trying to do something good for the community. Not the government hire them, nobody's paying them, but then live by the help of God and the gift from mankind. But the schools them, from time to time, we go send scholarship for the picking them. From time to time, we go buy uniforms for the picking them. One of the teachers, they reach out to Pasha. He say, hey, Pasha, he say, we can get 2 imam denaya. He said, the 2 don't die. He said, the 1 week after the one, been the sponsor uniform them. At this school here, so. Then at the Sulaimania school, where then at Davis Street. We can call Boston School. This imam be the buy. Don't wait in die, the other will take over. He said, they do the same thing. Well, we did not know about that. We never knew about that. So the World Council Foundation, I would say, okay. Then they evaluate almost the cost and everything. We're able to sponsor over 80 students. We send money for uniform. The foundation at Tongsi, in a note we go do, we go add Susde for them picking them. I ask the secretary, now the foundation at Tongdi. I say, why shoes? Now I say, Katan, you go surprise. Say, in this day in Sierra Leone, picking in the go school barefoot. I say, waiting. This was 2 years ago. I was shocked. I say, picking in the go school barefoot. Now, Freetown, he said, yes. I was like, wow. So the foundation, they add day for meet up. So everything and get uniform, then and get shoes. They get we get the one the way of critical needs, Because to Alma we get, we get about 80 or so students. This last December, we have to say Pasha was in Sierra Leone. Mr. Roland Roberts, who a member, was in Sierra Leone. But we cannot begin to do a strategic plan from October, November of the year for which we want to do next year. Like this event we can get so next week, we don't begin planning for November of last year. I don't talk what we want to do. So the previous year, we decided say now we focus on physical education. Because we all know say the governments now they give free education. We know say we been on do scholarship in uniform and shoe scholarship the previous year. Now we say no, we focus on physical education. But before that, let's just stop. We don't send, we take about 2 or 3 years to send copybook, ruler, eraser, pen, pencils. We don't send we buy them a Walmart, Staples, we buy those things, we put them all in a container, where they go to about 17 schools, including Logadov, including Eastern Municipal, including Bethel School, where they all the way Eastern Street, where the Party Street, sorry. We include all pandi charity. The beginning get small. We get in two pen, we get 3 pencil, eraser, sharpener. We even send geometry set. We ask for them beginning we go need geometry set. We buy over 100, about 200 geometry sets. That we buy and send good for them beginning. Almost for geometry sets. At that time, it was like $2.49 for one geometry set. So this year, what we will do last year, this December, we'll land them, go present. We include Bishop Johnson School because we on Foundation talk about FROBE and surrounding cities. Okay, now so we do also because we never them not to joke. We have still up on a and then go come for Pui. So surrounding cities them include like Bishop Johnson, where they don't FROBE WAF. Here we send table tennis sets. About 2 or 3 table tennis sets. Now we send go. We give Bishop Johnson 1 table tennis set and ball them. We give them volleyball set. We give them soccer ball them because we buy over 3 dozen soccer ball for Logadov, Eastern Municipal, Henry Ferguson, Bishop Johnson, Kojimi School, Bottom School, for different school them in the FROBE area. And for una way then foundation they are so. Some all in so not cost reach $5,000. But we need to put act to it.
Yeah.
When I make this key way they can do so, and I go see how the money when I can give it, how the money they help much money, how they help people them. One by the school them, we been buy water tank for them, they're not being a water tank. 2,000, over 2,000 liter water tank, big water tank. Well, over time, the water tank, the leak. We send money back. Just this year, for them to replace the water tank.
That's good.
So we are looking at our community and we are asking them, tell us what the problem is. We're in our company business next week in Agoyeri, but the needs from the begging ground. This year, we're going to do something for the begging ground.
Yeah.
Because the begging ground are volunteer work. The guy that when they clean the begging ground, when they take care, when they dig, they give them, they're all are volunteers, nobody pay them. But now the community,
Yeah.
they shake their hand. They shake their hand. So we also want to make them better for them. So in Agoyeri, word from themselves, don't say we go help them this trip for let them work easy for them, especially this season.
Okay.
They not get boots them, now they foot for when they dig the poto if when they come. So they need Wellington boots, things like that. They don't get boots. They need raincoats. So, but wait, I can next week for the FROBE Foundation event.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting lesson learned, and how we design and this year is all about what we have been doing with your money.
Wonderful.
What we have been doing. Now, I know we need to show nothing other than results. We are showing results of what we have been doing with the money.
On that note, Alaji, you already tell FAMBUL them your last word, and at the same time, them FROBE full atong people them will not join a non-organization. What can you get for say to them? Why do they give you your last word?
Yes, ma. Well, I'll take that. Thank you. We'll take this opportunity for invite me and Alpha Pasha for let we explain to una more body for the community and we the Oku people them and how we as Creoles we are all of common common nature. We are the same people. Every community get challenge. Every community get challenge. And me go advise people. And one thing where we talk small bit, not so your parents and no more raise you. You auntie them play a role. Your uncle them play a role. You teacher them at school play a role. You teacher them at Sunday school play a role. You teacher them at Ilikeo play a role. The imam them at the mosque, the reverend them, the pastor them at the church them, they play a role. Because like we saw, sometimes the imam then they pull you in the door, they pull you picking in the door, they tell you married. The community we will day we for all out one.
Yeah.
We cannot pretend that it's not our issue. Not of today, we all know say government, one government after the other, they have been remote from the people. They have been remote. We don't go on unemployment benefit in alone. We don't. We have Ministry of Social Welfare, but we don't have unemployment benefit. We have NASIT, it's only for retirement. We don't have what we call lifeline. We don't get lifeline. So we get for focus on self-help, community help. Me granny get one word we can say, let the strong help the weak. Where we in our own family, the Madi family, now we all to this blessed day. Let the strong help the weak. In other words, if you sister Pekin need help for go for big college, EPAM. EPAM. You let's say now $50 you get GAM. Every help counts.
Yeah.
The road the worker, who they totally we be there for go beg. If the road the boss, at least to be safe. We don't marry, we go find married club, but the worker and poto road. You know, makes sense. So if the road is bad, now we come together, now we fix them, now we wait for government. Government get the agenda, we forget your agenda. We forget your agenda. Any way we like use this word that the KDU, Master Sabi. Anybody will get a Master Sabi pan something. If you Sabi fix solar light, now we get that we say, no, say, well, this this year, no put solar lights in the day. Now so it will cost. You cost 2,000 or 3,000, whatever. But it better for we get something which we knowledge we'll get. Because as I say, not to be Sabi make will be what will be. Now through other people in suburb. And through other people help, other people involvement. So body be sign paper today, will make you get visa. What can you go for go to that paper day? Now make you get the visa. So that person not for forget them. I hope you know understand where I'm coming from.
We do.
Absolutely.
Self-reflection. Self-reflection on how to be good in life, which is the Christian talkam, the Bible talkam, the Quran talkam. Righteousness. Doing good to mankind. Doing good to your fellow mankind, making their life better. So do you the foundation ya will depend, the organization ya so no to kalu will depend. Anybody will not join when a FROBE Pekin will not join FROBE Foundation. Therefore think. Because if you do not believe in a kind of event next week, then I will see what your money is doing, what people are doing for the community. Similarly, if you do not Creole, you don't join KDU, go think. Because number one, we are minorities. We are minorities. Then the job will land then left, right, and center na salon. Left, right, and center, then the take will land them. With people and now don't submit paper in parliament for the government open the land law, change the land law. For equity, for how we get equity. So if you know say salon the KDU don't do that, so tell them they go Nigeria and West African court. You know, join, you are missing something. You have to join. Because we are our own pressure group. So dear, Creole man business is a serious, serious business. We have never been threatened. Our situation have never been so challenging. We prepare them get luck. As they study so work overseas, job they wait for them as alone. We are not that lucky. We sabi, we know what we can contribute. But all we sabi now, yeah, with the contributor. We are making America better, Europe better, but we are not giving it back because opportunities are blocked. So, dear me brother and sister, then let we reflect. God not go for canon can talk to you, but then can see the house you also that they will reflect and think how we can do the whole community. You get the one the way that the official libera them, we kind them. Now we are the foot soldiers them. We don't willing for do the work, but we need the money to let the work be done properly.
Yeah.
I deserve na KDU, a committee na KDU for Connaught Hospital.
Yeah.
And when you know that, in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Know that. I deserve as executive of FROBE Foundation, North Carolina. It's a tireless level of work. There is always something to be done.
Yeah.
Always. So let God bless you.
Okay.
Let God give you the strength. Let God give you the courage. And let God give you the patience, because it takes a lot of patience. But I'm DJ Million, you know me, man. So I can always, give you me praises, because you always help me a lot while we fundraising events on Zoom. Mr. Temple, I know you, of course, from a distance. I know you from a distance to KDU. You don't meet it anyway, but by God power, we'll meet shortly. Yeah.
Yes, Adekande, I will do it live. Sakata, thank you so much. Yes. I will come in 2 weeks. I did right there.
By God power.
Yes, amen. Thank you for we can come at the Yad Rod today. You don't can show you all the Yad Rod in FROBE. Then them the all them corner they don't know that day. So I'm for table. Thank you, sir. And let God bless the FROBE community for which we do that foundation day. All the people who are they help, now they put spread now they mouth, now they give them hope, now they make them feel good. Then half thing only they wanna look like saying a small thing, a big thing to them because it save lives.
That's
so one for telling you, thank you, God go bless you now for that. God go give you beaucoup more source of income them. Although they put to small peck, they God go bless you, go get more. So do you have FAMBUL and not forget follow go support us FROBE Foundation next week. When they do the small thing come, any money, small, all would accept, and they are on a send small thing, go for uplift people their life for, because that hope they give themselves, it makes so much difference in their life. Once again, thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir. God bless you all.
Amen.
All right, thank you very much.
It was a pleasure being here.
Yes, all right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, FAMBUL, we can draw the curtain for today's program, and we want for Yeri we last word them from we the chair, and we always like for give more first. More tell people them Tata, tell them your last word, and if you get any other thing for add on top, add on day, and I know see you there next week. So yes, over to you. Anyways,
make her add Lily pepper on top. FAMBUL them, I tell you a big thank you for when I be here with we start late, but temple now what's his name? Million now they blame for that. But una be here with we, una hanging there with we, and I know say una enjoy the show. I know say una learn plenty, like I myself learn plenty, and I get more question for Alaji because we're going for bring and come back. We'll bring them come back for can answer the rest of the question the way we get. Fambul them next week we dey inside Canada. That Canada you with the bring and come to on a live. How things they go on a Canada, the arrangements, whatever they go on, so they bring and come to on. So do ya? I hope say wanna go join we again next week when Katan and they do the business 3 o'clock. Right? Not 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Yeah, 2 to 5.
Yes, then wanna go
Standard
join the
Time.
live Panensefion program. And the information they go there na Facebook page, na global page, and Mr. Million Self get that information the way go share to una. Next week, I hope so I go join Will, and I hope so all man go get well body, and do ya wanna take care of yourself, wanna take care of our loved ones them. We'll go soon next week. Thank you.
Over to you, Oni.
Yes, my family, I want to tell you, thank you for all I don't do with we all throughout the program today, and we know say we all don't get new information them. We don't get from the FROBE community. We don't know say now also then a junction, and that limba mami minde do na me month boy. Say that brother now we get work, say you get government assignments, say if he married all them and they don't know all the half history them dey. So one for tell everybody thank you on don't count and including we people who invite who can join you at the panel. One for tell you all thank you and we hope say we will continue to enjoy. So don't forget to next week we'll be live and direct. So till next week me FAMBUL them I tell you no tata.
Well, Fambulem at the word that now so we did got the cut in here today, and we want to tell thank you to Alaji Abdul Kadri Katani Madi, and we brother Pasha Al Gali. We been there and join we for tell we Lily beats but the FROBE people, and I know say plenty of Andolan, plenty thing, but FROBE people. We will come on a FROBE. We get more. We get more for tell now, but like More say, we get for the bring income. All that topic and the way we need for with said continue. We not go inside the dress proper out in the dress and get different way them for dress. We not go inside the culture, you know. I know say them say get their own society the way they give, you know, they don't we not go inside it. But 10 day we go for bring income. Well, as I don't hear all the information about the event that we for come, not forget, ready yourself. This year, plenty day, plenty side day for let you go and enjoy. God go provide the money. And me way they talk to una, me at you Morrison, plenty of una sabi me for DJ Million. One for tell una thank you for the part of this. And if you celebrate your birthday today, happy birthday. And let we not forget tomorrow Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the women them way they watch we. Tomorrow and all the mama them, all the one we don't go before the one we day, and the one we for be mama tomorrow. We say happy Mother's Day to una. We always there for una. Yad Rod, we do for una. So una thank you, una tata. Till we meet again inside Paprat, Yad Rod for going inside to Mami Murupe, me na DJ Million, na tata.
Thank
Happy
you.
Mother's Day.